In a village where mothers traded from sunrise and raised their daughters with hope, two women walked their children toward the gates of learning. These mothers were traders, women of strength. Every coin they earned was a seed planted in their daughter's future. At the school gate, a teenage coach and volunteers set up chairs and banners, preparing to educate the girls about growing up and protecting themselves. One mother spoke gently, "Stay after class and listen. Knowledge is a lantern for dark roads." The other shook her head. "No. Go straight to the house after school. These tiny ears are too small to carry heavy words." And so, before the sun climbed high, two paths quietly formed from these decisions. Amara was bold like the rising sun. Zainab was gentle like the evening rain. They were friends, students, and daughters of tomorrow. They believed education would carry them beyond the dust of their village roads into dignity and independence. When the bell rang, Amara was heading to the event to listen as she waved Zainab goodbye, who was going home, just as her mother instructed. One listened and learned. The other hurried past knowledge, not knowing its worth. The elders often said, "The child who learns early walks safely in the forest of life." But one evening, darkness crossed their path. A cruel act forced itself into their lives. One they did not choose, one no child deserves. Fear wrapped around them like a heavy cloth. Words hid behind trembling lips. Words echoing in their hearts. Who should I tell this story? Mama will just say I made friends with bad boys. Amara remembered the coach's words. Take counsel from your parents or talk to a trusted adult for medical intervention. That night, she spoke to her mum about the incident because her mum is emotionally mature. Her mum consoled her, "You are not alone." They read through the book Lady Rama gave them in school on circumstances like this. The voice of her mum became a lantern in Amara's darkness. Both cried and that night, but they followed the guidance she received in school. Her mum treated her with care, dignity, and protection. Knowledge became her shield. Zainab stayed silent. She carried her pain like a stone no one could see. One would conclude that she is a reserved child or an introvert, but it was a mask. Days turned into weeks, and the world moved forward while her heart remained trapped in fear. The body reveals truths the mouth tries to hide. She learned she was carrying a pregnancy born from violence, not love. Her tears fell like rain in the harmattan. Yes, I practiced abstinence, I didn't consent to that sex, but here I am carry the burden. What would I have done to prevent this? How come I'm pregnant and Amara isn't? How can different outcome come from the same incident? The scars are different. One bleeds and one leads. Zainab kept everything inside. Fear sealed her mouth. Shame, though not hers to carry, rested heavily on her shoulders. Trauma creeps in. Her laughter faded. Sleep abandoned her. The world felt unsafe, and her heart carried wounds no one could see. Pain, illness, and confusion followed. The body often tells truths silence tries to bury. She learned she was facing infections and an unwanted pregnancy. Burdens born from violence, not choice. Her tears fell like rain in the harmattan. Teenage pregnancy does not grow from stubbornness alone. It grows where silence is planted. It grows where questions are chased away. It grows where knowledge is treated like a forbidden fruit. Her mother cried out loud. In the silence of the village, a sound raised. The village began to understand. Knowledge protects. Early help matters. Silence deepens wounds. For knowledge is a shield. Silence is a chain. And compassion is the light that leads the wounded home. Amara continued her education, supported and guided. Zainab struggled beneath responsibilities she was never meant to carry so early. Zainab lived with memories of silence and the choices fear had shaped. She often wondered how life might have been different if she had spoken, if she had sought help sooner. In every land, daughters must be taught, protected, and believed. Knowledge is not just learning, it is protection. Silence protects no one. Speaking saves lives. Let every child know. Help exists. Voices matter. Futures can still be saved. Remember this proverb and carry it home. When a child is taught early, the world cannot easily steal her tomorrow. Teach them, guide them, listen to them. For knowledge is not shame. Knowledge is protection. Silence is not guidance.